Like many of you, our children are at home, currently on a Zoom meeting with their entire toddler classroom. It's loud. It is loud. So it's a little weird. I think we're all adjusting to this. Life at home. It's different. We've single-handedly changed the way we live almost overnight. And I think there's going to be a lot of repercussions that come out of this. What essential services are we realizing can just be done remotely? Who can work from home? What is not even needed? Today, I talk on something we briefly touched on several other times. And there is a blog on our website right now. The title of the blog is Who Let Creativity Die in All of Us? That's the topic for today. Hey everyone, I'm Luke Miller, your host of Talk Shop, a weekly or bi-weekly or sometimes semi-weekly podcast about marketing and advertising trends and non-trends, and sometimes other things as well. But on the whole, it's about Moment Creative, my agency, what we do, how we do it, how we're changing the industry. So I am your host, Luke Miller, CEO, founder, owner, principal, account coordinator, account manager, sometimes designer, janitor. And you'll understand why I say that every time I record a podcast as you continue to get to know us, get to know me. We're shaking it up. We're changing the way agencies operate for the better. Who Let the Creativity Die in All of Us is a blog I wrote back in December. It's been on the podcast list for a while, but as you know, relevant things happen, bump our topics down the list. So we're finally getting to this one. And it's this notion that as we age and fall in line, that we become different people. That our imaginations die. And we straighten our tie, and we sit up straight, and we fall in line. And it's something that is slowly killed in every single one of us each and every day that we go to school, from middle school through high school. Really, we foster creativity to a certain point, and then we start to say, act your age, behave. Don't do that. You know what? Teenagers acting out, teenagers doing things that annoy adults, especially teachers, are our imaginations running wild and needing to get out of the cage, more importantly. You know, it's why senior pranks exist. It's the ability to be creative. It's why people do silly stunts at graduation. It's your imagination that's been bottled up for years, trying to get out, desperately clawing at the edges. I want to be out. We talk about this idea of everyone's creativity being attacked. It really, really is. And it's not a quick death for a lot of people. It's a dull-bladed knife slowly inserted into your heart and twisted until you realize you're an adult. You graduate college. You get a job. You get what I like to call a business voice. Hello, this is Luke. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Robinson. Good to hear from you. Yeah, I could schedule a conference call tomorrow at 3:00. Okay, I'll send you an invite, and I look forward to talking with you. Click. Meanwhile, your buddy George calls you and you go, George, what the fuck's up, man? How you doing? Tell me what's good. That's you. The second call, that's you. The business voice, the business email. It's so, oh my God, it's bullshit. And it sucks. We shouldn't have to talk like that. Thank God in this industry I can use cuss words on a conference call or in a brainstorm or with a client. Thank God. Because I see some people that are in industries where it's just button up your shirt, put on your tie, and fly right? No, God, no. I would wither away in a position like that, a job like that, a career like that. So thank God our industry allows it. But even then, there are times where I feel like I have to restrict, hold back. And no one should ever feel like that. No one should ever have to feel like that. We have a sign up in our office that says, take the governor off. For those that don't know, a governor is a device in some sort of mechanical engine or machine that prevents it from doing what it's capable of doing. Whether it's speed, RPMs, a gear, it prevents you from getting there. Take it off. In your head, flip the switch. Take it off. Get rid of it. Because you deserve to be creative. We all do. I worked for an agency when I first graduated. And I remember putting on these kind of goofy sunglasses, and I popped the lenses out, and I was going to wear them to a meeting. And to be honest, they looked great. I had a boss come up to me and say, "You're not wearing those." And I said, "Why not?" He said, "You look silly. You look stupid." That's your opinion. It's your opinion, and I'll let everyone else judge for themselves how I look. But I felt good. And they really weren't silly. They weren't silly. They were kind of, by today's standard, it would be fashion. So maybe I was ahead of the curve, but I let it fly. I let it go until that guy told me to take them off. Put my imagination back in the cage, bottled it back up, said, straighten up and fly right, which I did. And a little piece of me died. A little piece of me died. Your creativity isn't dead. None of your creativities are. Find them. Dig deep down into the abyss of your soul. What makes you you. Pull it out. I really mean this. Try to do something every day that you would have done as a kid. Do a Mad Lib. Make a client brief for your team that's just absurd. Hey, Garrett's Popcorn in Chicago came to us today and said that they need us to basically turn the moon into a piece of popcorn. And on the moon, we're going to put some flavors. So every night's going to be a different flavor. Right? It's absurd. It's an absurd concept. But see where your imaginations run with it. Let the budget not even be a factor. Go with it. You know what this exercise does? It works out your creativity. Your creativity is a muscle. A muscle that hasn't been worked out for years. Take your creativity to the gym every day. Work it out. Your creativity isn't dead. And I will also leave with this. Creativity isn't a contest. You don't finish first, second, or third in creativity. Everyone has the ability to be creative. You just got to find it. Dig deep. Find your creativity again and work it out every single day. And don't forget to be you in the process, because being you is being creative. Be you. That's the podcast. That's it. I'm done. I'm Luke Miller. Episode 9. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you on episode 10.